Hey everybody, how's it going? Do we all need to spend so much money on the latest and greatest guitar sims? I don't think we do. It's nice to, and I have, I've bought a bunch of stuff, and I love using everything from the free stuff to the expensive stuff. I get more of a kick out using the free stuff. Have we really progressed in terms of tone? I don't think so. I've got a blank screen here, and I want you guys to guess what amp sim I'm using and what IRs. Okay. So what do you guys think? I mean, there's a million different options out there, and you got a chance of getting it right. But put it in the comments below. What am I using right now? Pause the video and comment, what am I using right now? So I hope you've guessed, and we'll see if you're right. Yep, LE456 or LE456 by LePoo. The Poolin amp sims, just absolute classics. I've covered this before many years ago at this point. Hang on, like at least 5 years ago. I don't think I've used it like since then, which is like crazy, really. I'm going through this phase of not really enjoying new plugins as much as I used to. Not that they're bad. I very rarely cover stuff on this channel that I don't like. I just don't see the point in making videos like that unless they're helpful or useful. But recently, yeah, I mean, it's like the amp sim game is getting very uninspiring. It's like we've kind of hit a wall. I really don't know where we can go from here. You can add more features, better UIs, that kind of thing. But I mean, the tones are there, they really are. And what I'm using here is, basically ancient in terms of software. And I'm going into Ignite NAD IR. This isn't ancient, but the IR I'm using, S Presence High from the Catharsis IRs pack. This thing is a million years old. And, the proof is in the sound. Yeah, I think that sounds like just as good as anything you can get today, to be honest. Okay, like on the front end, I'm using slightly newer stuff. Effector Silencer, this has been around quite a few years as well. NA808 is a boost, but there's a million different tube screamer plugins out there, and this is just one I like to use, but most of the tone is coming from the IR and the amp. So what do we got here? If you guys don't know what LE456 is, this is basically like some sort of Engel amp, like a Powerball or a Fireball or something. And you got a few cool options on this thing. It's like dual channel, gain control, EQ, all the normal stuff, high and low gain settings, which is cool. And on channel B, the clean channel, you've got like clean and crunch, all good stuff. And then super tweakable stuff here. You got your contour knob. Yeah, it goes kind of woolly to like really like attacky. Like kind of nasally almost, but somewhere in the middle is pretty good. Depends how low you go, and you've got 9 string or an 8 string. I mean, just do that and you're good to go. Maybe if you're playing like older rock stuff, like turn it to the left. Yeah, stuff like that. Good old dad metal. Focus switch, I've got that in. It kind of scoops the mids. That's with it off. That's kind of mid forward, but if you just turn that on, it kind of gets just a bit more metal. Yeah, I really like that sound. It's very big and bold. Still got enough mids, but it just scoops them a little bit. Bottom just adds shitloads of low mids. And lows, obviously. And bright just makes it brighter. Volume, mono and stereo, high and low. So like features wise, like this is a super tweakable amp. You know, there's a lot of stuff that comes out that's free now that, you know, doesn't have all this stuff. This is a fantastic plugin back then, and it still is fantastic now. It really is, and I can't believe I haven't tried it for so long. So let's just go through some IRs. I mean, this is the Catharsis pack. I mean, if you guys are new to the amp sim game, you know, this is a classic pack. So many people have used this thing. Like, I think it's been used on like popular albums as well, but it's just an absolute classic pack. Let's just go through it. Yeah, fantastic IRs, they really are. Yeah, nice dark cab there. S-Presence High, yeah, fantastic. I mean, so many people have used this as their go-to IR. It just sounds great. Let's try Barefoot 1 just for shits and gigs. Well, of course, I think that sounds good because it's my IR pack. I loaded this up, guys, because of what I said. I'm just very uninspired by new stuff. And I think, you know, well, we've already got so much like great stuff. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't, you know, try new things and all that. Like, I like trying new food, trying new drinks, you know, craft beers or whatever. You know, if I'm in a local place or I'm in a bar and I see something I've not seen before, I go, oh, what's that? You know, if it's a lager or an IPA or something. You know, you might as well try it. You know it's gonna taste like a lager or an IPA. And me personally, I don't wanna eat and drink the same food all the time. I mean, I know food isn't tone, but you know, but you could draw comparisons between these things. So that's about it, guys. Le 456, seriously, like check in with these old amp sims once in a while. I know we've got Neural Amp Modeler and we've got all the tones in the world, but an amp simulation plugin isn't like captures. You know, these are way more tweakable. You get more of a realistic amplifier experience. I know you're just clicking buttons on a screen, but it feels more tactile. You know, it always has. And captures really can't replace stuff like this. What do you guys think? Are the newer plugins kicking this plugin's ass, or are they only a little bit of a step up? Let me know down below, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to see more metal related stuff. I'll be back sometime with a video on something else. So until then, ciao.